All right, I'm back again. So, what I was picking up on is that with the Hierophant and the High Priestess, you and this person shared a very, very strong connection, right? I felt like you thought y'all were counterparts, and that could be true. Y'all could have had a strong, strong, very compatible spiritual connection, and you even thought that this person was worthy of being in a stable romantic connection and or possibly marriage material. But what I'm getting is that this person hid you from the others that they were dealing with this page of wands here. With this page of wands, this person who you thought you were in this committed connection with, you probably was thinking about if you were going to have a connection with them, you were trying to take things slow with them with the Hierophant, and you were using your wisdom as well and intuition. I feel like you could be very spiritual to the point you are considered psychic. Now with them, they may be knowledgeable when it comes to, I feel like more so book smarts or something. But with you, I feel like your knowledge is deeper than just reading about things and educating yourself about things that way. So that some things are just very natural for you to pick up on, right? But I feel like here, there definitely was some infidelity and betrayal because we had the Ten of Swords. You really thought you had a strong connection, but they did not tell you that they were building secret alliances and bonds and relationships with another woman or other women. And it devastated you and put you in a Ten of Swords because you found out that the whole time they weren't being honest with you. They may have claimed to be this wise person, upright, knowledgeable, but I feel like you also used your hidden knowledge that you have with the spiritual realm and in the other world or whatever to tap into some things that you were feeling that wasn't right with this connection. And once you found out, it just devastated you. Yeah. With the Hierophant and the High Priestess, you're definitely very knowledgeable when it comes to you know what? Religious texts and spirit. I feel like you know a lot. There's a difference between being religious and spiritual, right? I feel like the person you dealt with was more religious, more to the book, traditional about things, or that's how they came off as being, right? And with you, I feel like you are more like into the occult and esoteric knowledge and talking about different forms of spirituality, astrology and all this other stuff, while this person may have came off like they were super religious. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. We have Temperance, and then we had a Four of Pentacles. Let's pull one more. We have Three of Cups. Y'all, there was a third party involved. Let me tell you something right here. Maybe things was going a little too slow for this person. I don't know what was going on, but I feel like the sex might have been good. I felt like the sex was good, but something, I don't know, they were craving for. I have no idea. It could have just been more sex with different people. Maybe they like a variety. But they felt like they had released themselves with this Eight of Swords in reverse here. Yeah, I feel like they may have felt trapped, or you may have felt trapped while with them once you found out what they were doing and you released yourself. But then again, I still feel like they're stuck in these toxic patterns. This could be them I'm picking up on as well. There is still a sense of feeling trapped with going into these different cycles. This masculine may have a bad habit of jumping into connections and not really thinking them through. And then, oopsie daisy, they're back doing the same stupid shit all over again. Now, with Temperance, I did say something about some type of energy here that was very spiritual with deep connection. That's why I kept saying I felt like the sex was good, because I don't think they didn't enjoy the sex with you. I think they had something else going on where I just felt like when y'all had sex, it could have felt like y'all were in a spiritual union, like almost like y'all were married, but not quite married in the physical. But you could have felt like they were brought to you by a divine being, such as like an angel or something, sent this person to you. That you could have felt like they were an angel. They could have felt like you were an angel. And y'all definitely balance each other out. And things could have been going good for a minute. But they were holding on to something behind your back. This Four of Pentacles here. They weren't really expressing to you what was really going on in depth about them being with a third party here. But you found out on your own. They were clinging on. They didn't want to let somebody go. And this somebody could have been his mistress. They could have also felt this way about this other person as well. If this is not you who I'm speaking on, I feel like they may have thought they had a divine connection with someone else. Oh, we have the Magician in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. They could have gave this person an offer, but it was done out of manipulation. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. Ooh, there we go. They definitely were sneaking off, celebrating with somebody else behind your back. I feel like they could have met them at a party or a club or bar or something. And that's when the how would I say, the betrayal happened. What's going on with this situation, Holy Spirit? Or they could have felt like the divine sent this person to them as their equal, while they were secretly, supposedly, this want to come out, in a connection with you. Holy Spirit, what's going on with this connection? It seemed like they were having a good time linking up with this person behind your back. They didn't know they were hurting you, though. Let's go. We got Eight of Cups in reverse, the Tower, Death, the Hangman. Whew. All right, y'all, I got to be right back.